Hello and welcome back to my TV channel, The Liverpool FC TV. And I hope you've had a good week, and I hope everybody's good, whichever part of the world that you live in. And again, a warm welcome to my new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're enjoying the videos just as much as I am making them. And also, hit that like button. And please post a comment. I've had some good ones recently and I've replied to them all. So, when I was preparing this video over the past 18 hours, I was thinking about, is this just going to be another game for Liverpool to turn up and go through the motions? Looking at Brighton, they're currently sitting in 9th on 55 points. The same number of points as Brentford in 8th place. And with all the permutations that people are talking about, whether Manchester City will win the FA Cup, who wins the Europa League, who wins the Europa Conference League, will determine whether the 8th place is good enough to make European placing next season. So Brighton have got a lot to play for. They need the 3 points. I would say more than Liverpool. But then again, Liverpool could finish on 89 points. We were looking at 94, but that's gone now. So what's going to happen? Well, the interesting thing about Liverpool is that they've had a short break. The players went off to Dubai as part of Trent Alexander-Arnold's farewell, hopefully to refresh and refocus. And Arne went over to Ibiza to unwind. And I say good on them. As Arne says, players can't keep training and training and training, especially when you've already secured the Premier League Championship. So a break might have done the world of good. However, depending on the performance and the result on Monday night, will determine whether people say, well, he did the right thing going on a break. If Liverpool perform well and win. If they don't, if they put in an inept performance and they lose, well, people are going to say, well, you went away, didn't you? You know, you haven't freshened up. You haven't refocused. It's just another game for you. But Brighton, you know, I mean, they're doing well. They've only lost 9 games all season. That's one less than Newcastle, who are in 3rd. So they're a pretty good side, and they always give Liverpool a tough encounter. And they've got 34-year-old Danny Welbeck, you know, a veteran, been around a bit. He can score goals. He's got 10 so far this season. He'll be looking to add to his tally at the Amex Stadium on Monday night. You can bet your bottom dollar on that one. And I know I haven't done a separate video on transfer talks, basically because 2 reasons. One, the summer transfer window doesn't open until the 1st of June. And secondly, until they sign on a dotted line, they're not a Liverpool player. And what I will say is that they're pretty keen on this guy, Jeremy Frimpong from Bayern Leverkusen. They are quite willing to pay his release clause of 35 million euros or 29.5 million pounds to secure him. They're really keen on him because he plays on the right hand side. He's a wing back, but obviously they're looking for him to play in the right back position to replace Trent, and also competition for Conor Bradley. So that's interesting to see what happens there. And then there's this other guy from the same club, Fabian Hürzeler. I hope I said that correctly. He apparently has agreed to join Bayern Munich, but suddenly he jumps in a private jet and goes over to the northwest of England and starts having talks with Liverpool and Manchester City. Well, that could be 2 points he's trying to prove. First of all, he might want to play the English Premier League rather than the Bundesliga. But then again, he might want Bayern Munich to up the price if Liverpool and Manchester City can match it or beat what Bayern Munich are willing to offer him. Anyway, we'll put that on the back burner at the moment, because until we see what happens further down the track, we'll just leave it there. Team selection. Well, Liverpool, I don't know. I don't know if Arne Slot will rotate again and use some of the fringe players, some of them who didn't really perform against Chelsea 2 weeks ago, or whether he will stick with his preferred 11 and make changes from the bench. I don't know, but I'm going to go along with the team selection as I see it. It's like Alisson in goal, Bradley at right back, Konate, Van Dijk, Robertson, midfield predictable, Gravenberch, McAllister, Szoboszlai. On the right, Mo Salah. On the left, Cody Gakpo. And down the middle, I'd like to see Frederick Chiesa have a go. He's had it tough. He hasn't been able to force his way into the first team because he's got competition on the right-hand side through Mo Salah and on the left through Luis Diaz and Cody Gakpo. But if he plays them down the middle at the start and it doesn't work out, well, they can swap. Whoever's on the left can move to the middle and then Chiesa can go on the left. But we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, he'll have firepower off the bench to be able to inject some sort of enthusiasm and up the performance, especially if they're losing. Score prediction. Well, I think it's going to be tough. If Liverpool do turn up and play, I think it could be a 2-2 draw. If they don't, they're going to get beat. No two ways about it. So I'll stick with 2-2, providing the performance matches what we expect them to do. Anyway, that's it for now. Please tune in to my next video, which will be the post-match reaction and comment after the Brighton game. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do so. And please hit that like button. And please post a comment. For now, enjoy the match on Monday night. Take care, and I'll say ta-ra for now.